Okay, so welcome to Electric Elevation. Today we have our special guest, KRose. KRose was actually the winner of the all-female showcase that was at Mixed Bricktown. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Good. So let's start off with you telling me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, first and foremost, thank you for having me. It's
Sure.
a pleasure to be here. About myself, let's say I like to do things at my own pace. And I have to remember that sometimes when you got people looking at you, my team, your pace is not always good enough. And I love to just do things that help make me feel like me. So drawing, anything creative, writing. I'm working on some movie scripts, by the way. Right, just I got a book on the way too. So there's a few things I'm working on.
Okay, so you busy.
Yeah, my own series. But yeah, I'm pretty upbeat and pretty fun. I feed off of energy, so I just, when you ask me about me, it's hard to say because like I'm thinking like, dang, it's so much to each individual, you know.
Right,
so,
right. Okay. How did you come up with your rap name, KRose?
Okay, I used to play a lot of RPGs like Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, RuneScape. So I was on the computer a lot.
Okay.
And it was just like a character name at first, but then when I started doing music, my older brother, he helped me with a lot of ideas. So he was like, why don't you just use that for your name, like your rap name? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, it's dope. So I tried it out, and people like this, so I just stuck with it, honestly.
Okay. How long have you actually been rapping?
I would say as young as about 9 or 10, because my dad used to rap. Well, he still does, actually. But, yeah, he started the wave, and then it was my older brother, and then it was me. But when I actually got serious about it, I would say probably about 15, 16.
Okay. Now, do you mind giving, like, your dad's name actively?
Oh, yeah. His rap name, JXB.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And your brother raps as well?
Yep, J5. Yep,
okay,
J5.
Okay. So have you ever thought about doing a collab with both of them?
Yes, actually, we have a lot of, like, family songs together.
Okay.
We even got some jingles that we did, like, just for, like, commercials, TV, stuff like that. We do a lot of stuff together creatively.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. So what do you like the most about performing?
The most about performing, I think it's just being able to share my craft, honestly. Like, getting on stage and then seeing, because everybody don't feel you, or even if they do, you have some people who's like, they're not their head, but they look a little reserved. I just like to see people enjoying what I love to do. So I would say that's my favorite part, is seeing people entertain, you know. Okay.
What actually inspires your music, or who's inspired your music?
Who's inspired my music? It's probably wouldn't sound like it based on the type of music I make, but I love Erykah Badu. Like, love her. Just, I think maybe it's the eccentricness of her. Mm-hmm. Like, how just, I don't know, she's outstanding. It's like she doesn't mind just over-expressing her art.
Right.
So, even though I have my own style, my own sound, I always just kind of think about, like, how she's just expressive and everything is so different, and she don't care. Like,
she don't care about what people think.
Yeah,
she's gonna do her, and it is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. So
and most of the time, everybody loves it.
Yeah, it's always good. Like, I love it. So.
Do you like to freestyle or write your own music?
I'm working on freestyling because, honestly, I feel like when you're writing, you are freestyling in that moment, because whatever is happening is like it's coming off the top of your head. So in that moment of writing, I'm freestyling. Now, when it's presented to you, it's been written. But I'm working on just, like, actively just being able to just drop rhymes, like, out the blue. Okay. So, yeah, that is a work in progress.
How do you feel about the music industry and the state of hip-hop it is right now?
That's a good one. I feel like, to each his own. I don't know anybody's craft, but there's a lot of music that I personally would not buy or that I choose not to play. And obviously I'm not going to state any artist names, but it's just I feel like the window has been opened for any and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that because there's a lane for everybody, there's a fan base for everybody. But all music is not good music in my opinion. Right. But that's my opinion. So what I think is good, you may not think is good. So, but when it comes to hip hop, I don't feel like it's dead because there's still a lot of people out there who actually say some stuff, who actually speak some truth, who actually make music and real content or enjoyable content. But then you have people who just throw whatever comes to their brain out there and it makes no sense.
Right.
So I just feel like it's too open.
So what would you say separates you from other artists?
Separates me from other artists? Just because I'm Rose. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, maybe because I feel like even though I'm a brand like most artists, I pride myself on being more than music. I pride myself on actually, KRose is a philanthropist. Even though I don't have the funds to do it right now, that's my vision, KRose is a visionary. KRose is a dreamer. I'm an activist, a motivational speaker. I'm a believer. I'm a motivator. So I just feel like I'm a lot more than just an artist. You have people that make music, see money, and will never do anything, with it or never try to expand. Ultimately, I'm a business person, but I'm an activist too. So I want to get involved in like things that's going on in my community. It's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that I want to use my voice for. So I feel like that alone, plus just how I am in general, I'm a very spiritual person. Just energy and me and the universe just one. So I feel like that those things separate me, even if everybody can't see it. It's just what I feel internally.
Okay, great. Now, how do you feel? Do you feel that it's harder being a female in the industry? And have you seen like anything that's like discriminatory, or how do you feel being a female in the industry?
I feel like if you don't know the business as a female, it can be hard. Because to some degree, it's kind of male ran. It really is. So if you don't know if you don't have like values or morals or standards, not only will you fall for anything, but you'll be willing to do anything. And I guess that goes for males too. So I just feel like when it comes to the industry and being a female, it's not that you can't succeed or you can't go far, because there's a lot of them who have made it successfully without the BS.
Right.
But even though you have to go through it, you can jump over it. You can climb, you could figure out what's for you, what isn't, and maneuver that way. But yeah, if you don't have your head on straight, being a female could be 10 times as harder than it already is. And so I just think you really got to learn the business side, because it's like 10% music or maybe 5% music, and the rest is just business, marketing, distribution, and everything else that comes with actually getting yourself out there. Right.
Okay. How do you feel the Detroit artists are portrayed?
I feel like to Detroit, artists are portrayed as like, I don't know, kind of top notch, like kind of rare, like we're like the hidden gems. Like people, because Motown used to be here, and Hitsville, and I just think that even though Detroit is kind of like underrated right now, I feel like we're making a comeback. I come to a lot of showcases, a lot of different performances, a lot of different events where I see so much crazy talent. So I think to Detroit, we're everything. We're on the come up. Maybe to everybody else, they just don't realize it yet, But yeah, but we're about to make a comeback.
Yeah, we got a lot of upcoming artists that are, really doing their thing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna know about us if they don't already.
Okay, eventually they gonna know.
Yes. Okay. So, who is a local artist, one female and one male, from the city that you would like to work with?
A local artist. One female, one male. I would say on the female side, I don't want to be typical, but Nisha Nashay.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely say her. and just because, like, I was looking at her Instagram recently, and I just can see the motivation. Like, she's going to the gym, and then she even, like, shared some positive words on things that, like, how she feels about what's going on in her life, what's going on and her journey.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I just respect her craft in general.
And she has good energy.
Yeah, like really good energy. It's always positive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, I respect that. I'm drawn to that. I like that. So, and as far as a male local artist, I feel like I know so many. I would say I'm having a hard time with that one. Let's come back to that.
We'll come back to that. What about mainstream?
Mainstream. You know what? I would love to work with Sada.
Okay.
Yeah, just because he's so fun in his videos. Like, honestly, don't get me wrong, he rap great. Like, he make dope records. I know a few of them, but it's like, I don't know. In his videos, he always bouncing. Like, and I feel like I'm a really
he got happy
person.
Energy.
Yeah,
good energy.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and for I really didn't even go local with the female one.
Well, she's still from here.
Okay, well, yeah.
So, what about the mainstream female artist?
Adele.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Her music makes me feel so.
Feel good. Okay.
Yeah.
And the mainstream male?
Mainstream male. Justin Timberlake.
Okay. So I know at the beginning of the interview you briefly spoke about like movie scripts and the book and all of that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your current and upcoming projects a little bit more.
Okay, so first I'm going to be starting with more like the TV series, but it's really going to be like a web series.
Okay.
And it's basically just going to be a bunch of shorts of like real situations, but it's going to be like, I don't want to say it's the Twilight Zone because that's, but kind of.
Okay.
It's just going to be
Like
my
suspense,
perception.
kinda?
Yeah,
Okay.
my interpretation of things that are going on, and then the what if, possibilities on those situations, but through my vision.
Okay. And when is that going to come out?
Sure, I'm going to be trying to crank out some of the actual footage, or let me say promos, around June, because I need a little bit of time to work on it between like
right, and then you'll put out a little bit at a time.
Yeah, gonna slow feed it to people,
Okay, and what about your book?
For my book, that's gonna be a little bit later because that has to go through a few phases. You have like your pre-writing phase, and your rough draft, your final edit, and just that takes a little bit longer because I'm telling the entire story and I don't want to miss anything.
So is it about your life, just your life journey?
It's going to be my life. Some things going to be a little bit fabricated, and interviews I may go ahead and separate what's truth, was just to help make the story. But in general, I'm going to be telling it from not really like my life, but like things that it's just going to be incorporated in it. But ultimately, the end goal is going to just kind of like open people's eyes to stuff that does happen, but more so try to find a way to tell people how to come out of those situations more than anything. So the ultimate goal is to kind of, for people to just, feel like once they read it, or once they read like some tragedy, like, oh dang,
I can overcome this.
Yeah.
It's light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Okay, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next
Your
5
goal.
years, I see myself with a nonprofit organization. I see myself with a bomb entertainment studio with like some of everything. I see myself as like a real business mogul, and not just locally, but I want to eventually kind of spread my brand out. So I see myself in like different cities, just with my shop in different places, or with my name in different places, and just ultimately I just see my brand going bigger.
Okay, awesome. Now for my final question, what is some advice that you would give to a young lady that was maybe in her mid-teens and she wants to get into the industry? What's some advice that you would give?
Some advice that I would give a young lady trying to break into the industry, I would say to study. do your research. Figure out what is it that you really want or see for yourself, because sometimes it can be hard to get things done or to really make things happen when you have too much going on. I would say set yourself a vision board, plan ahead, just really try to figure out your direction, so that way you could, it just helps you move forward better if you could actually see what it is that you want to do. Then you can work on one thing at a time, and then work on the completion of things, because it's so easy to start stuff and not finish it. But if you work on completing things, it'll become a habit, and ultimately you will see your goals, because you would have learned or disciplined yourself to be able to get things done. So that would be my advice.
Awesome. Okay, any final thoughts or takeaways or any shout outs that you want to give?
Yes, the entire Wave crew, Bianca Vet, Mario.
Hey, Bianca.
Co-owner of the Wave record label and entertainment company with myself. I can never say this, but COO J Fifth. That's official J Fifth. Brandy, Slim, D'Anthony, Tutu, and Asia. Everybody that's been great support. Melodic, my dad, my mom, and you.
Thank you very much. And what's your social media tag?
My social media is KRose Smiles with an S and official KRose. I have two. One is a backup page, but eventually I'll be using both for promotion and stuff. So.
Okay, thank you very much. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Electric Elevation Podcast on YouTube. And you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Electric Elevation. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for future episodes.
It's KRose in this bitch. Hey. Westside queen, never stressed about a loser, bitch. We strip her out her fit. If we find out that she counterfeit, all this goofing, all this fronting, but you never pop shit. You about to get killed over nothing, it ain't worth it. What y'all should be worried about, getting your profits up instead of running your fucking mouth. I ain't your mama though, ain't got time to babysit these childish hoes. Pop a titty in her mouth, cause she need to grow up. Put a bib on her nigga, then he eat me up. His mans wanna fuck me, his cousin claim he love me. Yeah, bitch, in that order, tired of all these lame niggas. I'm sleep, they born, think they got a chance, cause y'all sleeps in the horn. Bitch, I'm out here scoring, had to take it up a notch, I need a knot. Wanna bustin' out my pockets, haters watching me so hard, they eyes bustin' out their sockets, hey. I'm a west side queen, bitch, I'm straight up out the 90s. You'll never catch me riding without the way beside me, bitch, please. I'm from the 313, reppin' DET, till I DIE. I'm a west side queen, bitch, I'm straight up out the 90s. You'll never catch me riding without the way beside me, bitch, please. I'm from the 313, reppin' DET, till I DIE. Ayy, let's keep shit all the way real. I ain't gotta change it still, I ain't fucking for a deal. I ain't shaking that's for cash, ain't gon' lie. Thought about it once or twice, popped a cry, and I ain't really want that life. I'm not 9 to 5 shorty, working on a degree. Gotta get it how you live, care less if you agree. Keep pursuing these dreams till it finally pay me. Walking up on that anus, can give a fuck if I'm famous. Bitch, I do it for the wave, I do it for myself. I do it for my mama like I'm trying to win a belt. Muscle through these challenges, I made a way for myself. Y'all can't do shit for me that I can't do for myself. I learned real young, fam, only there when it's convenient. Niggas always scheming, hoes always spinning for a come up, but you can't get that off me. Move, I need like 6 feet, I'm killing them coughing. I got the juicy, I'm saucy. Bitch, I'm straight up out the 90s. You'll never catch me riding without the way beside me, bitch, please. I'm from the 313, reppin' DET, till I DIE. I'm a west side queen, bitch, I'm straight up out the 90s. You'll never catch me riding without the way beside me, bitch, please. I'm from the 313, reppin' DET, till I DIE. I'm always on some boy shit. I'm flossin', I'm authentic. No bums allowed. I want them funds like a pension. I said I'm always on some boy shit. I'm flossin', I'm authentic. No bums allowed. I want them funds like a pension. Hey.
Hey, check her out, KRose. Peace.
That's Westside Queen, y'all.
So be talking to me crazy, cause you're talented. So the baby gay on my dick, you're stripping. You never get me round, no baby. Hair way, outfit slay.